I finally decided to fix some bugs. The bumpers are spawning on top of each other, slingshotting into the player, and making it uncontrollable. Also, the bumpers are moving out of the despawn area too fast, so they're not detected and new bumpers aren't spawning. To fix the despawn, I tried enabling continuous collision detection mode on all the bumpers. This didn't work, so I don't need the bumper spawner area. Delete it, and the remote transform under player. Then attach the spawner script to the bumper list 2D node instead. Connect the spawn bumper signal to main. Remove the update bumper count function and change the existing calls to bumper list. Then in bumper spawner, I extend node 2D, remove the update count signal, and add the function here instead. I also remove the ready and body exited functions since I deleted the timer and area. Instead of a remote transform, I make an onReady variable pointing directly at Derp star. Add it before all references of global position. Set the spawn size to 4000 and replace the collision shape extents in generate chords. Finally, change timer timeout to the built-in process function so they respawn as fast as possible. The initial spawn is working, so now I need to fix the despawn. Set the despawn radius to half the spawn size times square root of 2. This makes a circle that completely encompasses the spawn zone. Then, in process, call despawn random. This calculates the distance between the derp star and a random bumper. If the distance is greater than despawn radius, destroy the bumper, update the count, and call despawn random again. This should handle the despawns fast enough without checking each bumper every tick. I also increase the spawn cap to 100. The respawns keep up with the player, but it throws a stack overflow from the recursion. So I give despawn random a max counter and set it to 20 iterations. Now it seems to be working, and I can fix the overlapping spawns. Without any checks, the bodies overlap and push existing ones out of the way. Godot 4 has shape casting, which would be ideal, but I'm waiting for a stable release, so I'll use areas in the meantime. I duplicate the collision shape from the rigid body into a separate area scene. In main, spawn the area instead of a body every tick. In the area script, you have to wait a frame before the collisions register, which is why the Shapecast 2D will be better. Only spawn the body if there's no overlaps, and destroy the area regardless. This works much better, so now I'll implement in the main project. I rename the collision shape or polygon on each bumper to a generic collision shape so it's easier to reference. In the bumper ship base class, I add the getCollisionShape function, which duplicates and returns the shape node. Since the biocolony has multiple bodies, I also need getCollisionShapes to wrap it with an array. In the biocolony script, add getCollisionShapes to loop through the segments. Adjust the transform since it's no longer inherited, and append it to the array. Now I make a spawn area scene and attach a script. setBumper initializes the bumper and sets its transform. Loop through the collision shapes and add them to the spawn area. The spawn function adds bumper to the bumper list if there's no overlapping areas or bodies. Then destroy the spawn area. In process, wait one frame before calling spawn. Then, in the bumper spawner script, preload the spawn area scene. Change spawn bumper to make the area first. Set the position, rotation, and a random bumper. Then emit the spawn bumper signal with the spawn area parameter. Connect the spawn bumper signal to spawn bumper area in the main class. This connects the area's spawn signal and adds it to the bumper list. Connect the bumpers to spawn bumper as well. Now the bumpers don't send you flying across the screen. I also noticed all the shooting stars seem to move in the same direction. That's because the initial velocity is always positive. Set it between 1 and -1 instead. I still plan to procedurally generate the bio colonies next time. Thank you for watching this Derp Star update, and have a great day.